I would describe ICE as a boutique consulting firm with deep experience with Indigenous communities, Indigenous-related processes, and Indigenous-specific development paths. Some of the work our team does is community development, business development, resource development, and infrastructure development in various capacities. It's not an easy exercise for these communities. It's a soul-searching exercise, trying to find that balance between natural resource development and natural resource protection. This older discourse that somehow Indigenous peoples are victims of development, I think now the Indigenous discourse is that they're agents of development, but in a way that's sustainable for them, premised on their principles.
I think one of the great things about the ICE team is while we're technically diverse, we also have very diverse backgrounds from where we've grown up, where we've lived. By engaging a group of people who have thought diversity because of their technical backgrounds, because of where they've grown up, because of what they've experienced in life, it gets you a more round and fulsome project.
One of the great values that ICE has, we do take a holistic approach, but also a very scientific approach, coming from a Western science background, but also an Indigenous community background, to help the communities. Being able to braid those two knowledges together in order to service them better is incredible to see.
Our mission is to deliver socio-economic change through reconciliation efforts. We specialize in Indigenous engagement, consultation, and communication, ensuring that community voices are heard and respected throughout the project life cycle. Projects that promote and facilitate the meaningful reconciliation between Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities, providing insights, solutions, and networks into the Indigenous landscape.
Resource development, training and employment opportunities, contracting opportunities. These are things that are out there that I think we can unlock for communities to help communities become economically self-sufficient, to build capacity within communities, and to help them generate their own revenue. Our clients come to us with a need. We work with them to refine that need, identify gaps that we see, and we work to close those gaps and move a project forward.
I think it's really important to have diversity on a team so that they can all bring in the different perspectives. You have people who are first-generation Canadians, or they come from an Indigenous background. They might be settlers, and everyone is on their own path to reconciliation with Indigenous people.
I like working for ICE because they're doing a lot of good work for the communities. It's one of my goals to help the communities in any way that I can. ICE allows me to do that, even if it's just the background work. Somebody has to do it, and I'm proud to do it.
I think the Indigenous ecosystem's changing. There's an economic force happening among the Indigenous communities. Their self-determination, their aspirations around economic reliance is happening. There's a critical mass now in Canada where part of that ecosystem is Indigenous-led environmental assessments, Indigenous-led projects, Indigenous-led economies.